Welcome back to Identities Umhlobo. Today we were talking about the issue of child marriages, which is a form of rape. If you were with us in the first segment, you had our witness here saying that mwanaka mbunyikizwa, meaning that she was abused, because he understands that mwanani 15 years, whether she thinks she's in love with the perpetrator or not, it's a form of rape. I'm joined in the studio by Nobesutu Mguchini. Welcome, Nobesutu.
Thank you so much, Nyari.
Nobesutu is from Plan International that works with children, which has many humanitarian programs, but including girls' programs. Nobesutu, you had the gut-wrenching story of a child who was 15 who was taken for a wife by a 26-year-old who was married. And then the 26-year-old went on to be given 3 months community service. Kutsvakurudza kwatakaita, we heard that this child is already, while she's now staying with her mother, she's already stealing the mother's phone and communicating with this guy because she has access to the guy because he was given community service. He's out of prison. So he's actually continuing with a relationship of abuse with a 15-year-old. How is it that
and thank you so much for making us part of this conversation today. Plan International, we are an organization that is there to promote children's rights, and particularly we have made a bold stance to promote girls' rights. We are actually saying that Zvakaitika kumwana is a form of gender-based violence, which is very common in Zimbabwe. It's rape. This year our theme on the 16 days of activism is we stand against rape. We don't want to condone this issue, and particularly say organization yakamirira inomirira kodzero dzevana vasikana kunzwa kuti a perpetrator has been given 3 months and they are continuing actually to abuse that child. Is the fact that this girl hasn't received help or assistance. Right. Because
there hasn't been counseling. Yes. She's just gone to the hospital to be tested for court, but she has not received anything to the effect of a pregnancy. She's 15.
Because the reason behind her being tested is not for her own good. It's not for her.
It's not in the best interest of the child, so to speak.
Of the child. It's actually to maybe to use these results. Romeo is 26 years, Ndosaka maybe akapewa those 3 months because
the parents don't have the results.
So the parents do not have the results. And what we know now is that child is pregnant. She has had unprotected sex. She is at a risk of having contracted sexually transmitted infections, including HIV and AIDS. And physically, we trust that she has been violated, and emotionally as well, because and then you don't get help even from the people that are supposed to protect you. It's not something that we are promoting and something that we condone. Because as it is now, she's carrying it has come out of rape and out of violence.
Right.
And I strongly believe that this child is our sole target and she needs immediate help and assistance.
I just want to say that one of the things that the organization that has been following up, pushing some form of whatever has happened right now, I think they are seeking also legal help to know how to assist this child and the parents. Mkoma mataura nyai chicha munoshuvira kunge maiwona chichitika kuti mwana abatsirwe imimi sevaberekiwo mubatsirikane zvishuwo zvenyu zvipa mwana wenyu.
Ni chishuwo changu ndechekuti mwana wangu adzokere kuchikoro. So kuti adzokere kuchikoro zvezve ane nhumbu. Mukati menyama dzake handisi kuziva kuti ane utachiwana here kana kuti ndiri kutokumbira kuti ndibatsirwe pa mwana wangu aende kuchikoro nokuti pari zvino chinhu chinondinetsa futi ndechekuti uyu akapiwa community service 3 months so mwana wangu apa ari kutora futi foni yamama wake achifonera futi munhu uye wayaimpunyikidzwa naye saka zvinhu zvinondinetsa kuti ndatokumbira rubatsiro papa kuti mwana wangu akwanise kuenda kuchikoro akasununguka.
And she's 15, Novesutu, and she's going back to this man because at 15 she does not understand how she's messing up her life. That's why adults are supposed to protect children. What are your thoughts around all this?
I think nyaya iripo iri kunyanyotishamisa zvikuru ndezvekuti what is the reason behind this perpetrator being given 3 months of just community service when rape is actually one of the gruesome actions that someone can do to a child. Zvinotorwadza, and we expect kuti murume uyu angadai akapiwa a stiff penalty, which is something that we are always advocating for as an organization. Kuti vanhu vanorepa ava ngavanyatsopiwa mutongo wavo, kuti vanhu vari mucommunity nevasikana vacho vanorepa yavo vanyatsoziva kuti izvi zvinhu hazvibvumidzwi. You know, but if somebody is going to be given 3 months, the issue is just being taken lightly, and it actually shows the value that the girl child is being given.
The fact that the police is said to never have visited this from the time the story is reported to the time the perpetrator is found, hakuna mupurisa ari kunzi akaenda. Vari kutonzi vakafonera perpetrator kuti endesa mwana kwakati. Perpetrator could have easily escaped and ran away with the child. And like you're saying, kuti, there seems to be the pain that hamuna value yemwana iri kuiswa umu.
So police, what I know is they've got a department in the victim-friendly unit. Nobody is responsible particularly to deal with these sensitive issues, the abuse, the gender-based violence. And to know nyanyoshanda navo zvikuru because they know how to handle these cases. And this is actually what we expect from them. So zvaitika pakesi is not what we expect from the Zimbabwe Republic Police, and particularly the victim-friendly unit, because they know how to do their job very well. So andisikuziva kuti ipapa chi chakanyanya kuitika, and zvakakosha kuti isusu sema organizations anoshanda nevana nevictim-friendly unit tiende mberi tinokunonzwisisa kuti nyaya yakafambiswa sei, because at the end of the day we want this girl child to receive justice. And this perpetrator kutanyatsowana mutongo wake chaiwo chaiwo wakamumirira.
As Identities will make an effort to approach the Zimbabwe Republic Police, and I want to believe that this is not an isolated case. I think it's just something that reflects on us to say child marriages ne rape yevana through. There seems to be probably an underappreciation from the police that this is a form of rape that they should actually prioritize. We continuously see our children, the girl child, perpetrators being let loose like this guy. When we come back from the break, we are going to understand to say, therefore, what is it that can be done moving forward, especially for cases like this. We've understood that ordinarily victim-friendly is supposed to perform and behave better. So maybe we'll hear from Plan International if they can take up this case with other partners to sit down and say, from this case, can something be done to make sure that no other child goes through the same ordeal? Do not go away, stay with us.